Oh my god, hey guys, is that you? Yeah! Yep, we're back at it again, bitch. Hot Pockets or Bagel Bites?
Hot Pockets.
I'm gonna say I like pizza bites if that wasn't an option, but I like the pizza pockets. They're pretty good. Do I have a workout routine? Okay, so I don't have necessarily a specific workout routine that I do every time I go to the gym because that's fucking boring. So every time I go to the gym, I just really try to get in 30 minutes of cardio at least. And then I'll focus on like my legs or my arms or my chest. Chest is really important. I feel like a lot of girls like disregard working out their chest, but it's not gonna make you like all bulky and manly. It's really just gonna focus on like these little fat packets we get right here. Like, you know how when you wear a tank top and you have like a little thing going on? Well, if you work out on your chest, it'll get rid of that. So always do your little bench presses. But yeah, right now I'm kind of focusing on growing an ass. I kind of have no ass. So if I get in the gym, I'll most likely run to like a leg press, you know, anything that's putting some work on my fucking legs. I've been friends with this girl for about 8 years. Unfortunately, there was an issue where her ex-boyfriend liked me and I tried to tell her, but she didn't listen and decided to cut me off completely. Do I try to be her friend again or move on with the situation? Honestly, it's really sad when I hear about girls letting guys get in between them because guys are so disposable. Guys come and go all the time, but you know, when do you really ever have that friend that you feel like 100% comfortable with? You know your friend's not gonna go anywhere unless some trifling shit like this goes down. So I would try to patch it up because I feel like friendship is just very important. Guys are never worth it. So go for it. I feel like put your pride aside. I'm pretty sure she's feeling the same way. So just hit her up, maybe go out to eat, and proceed on with your friendship. First time in LA ever. The first time I went to LA, I think it was me and Maya. I don't know if it was just us. Was it just us, Maya?
Yeah.
It was the girl by beanies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the first time we went out there, it wasn't the first time we moved out there, which was a fucking flop, and I already did a video on that last fucking year. But it was like, we went out there because our success from like our girl by beanies that we were selling at the time, which was like 5 years ago, we made hella money off of that. So we decided to go on a little trip and we met up with some friends that we had met on Tumblr because back then having friends on Tumblr was very common and you would go to their cities and meet up with them. So we went to LA, met up with our bitch Priscilla, and it was cute. We were really just spending so much money. Now that I think back on it, we probably spent a couple thousand like within like 2 weeks. And it's just like, damn, what did we even buy? I have nothing to show for it right now, but I have the experience, you know, we have memories together. And you know what, money ain't nothing but an object. We can get it back whenever. How did you become a part of the Good American Squad? So what happened was one day I was on Instagram and I put a little email in my bio, and one of the people from the Good American team looked at that email in my bio and emailed it, and they wanted me to be a part of it, and it was lit, it was awesome, it was great. I'm so happy I'm a part of their like whole campaign. Everything that they stand for is amazing. I'm not scripted, I'm not paid to say anything, I'm just telling you the truth. It's just a lot of different girls from different backgrounds, different ages, like some have kids, some don't, and it's just like all of us coming together and letting every woman in the world know that your beauty isn't like a cookie cutter shape. Like it comes in different forms, shapes, sizes, and colors. So it's cool, it's inspiring, and I love it. What TV shows do you like? Some of the TV shows that I've recently watched, I mentioned it in my sick vlog, was Shameless. I kind of like always watch The Office, fucking obviously. I always post about that. Teen Mom, I love Teen Mom because I feel like it's the drama that I don't have in my life, and I'm getting it from like a third party, and it's just really, I don't know, it really gets me going sometimes. I love the fucking Travel Channel. I like to watch this guy, Andrew Zimmern. He travels to like all these different countries, and he's always eating all this cool shit, and I'm always just like, damn, I wish I could eat that too, but I can't, so I eat it through him. I'm like surprised he hasn't had like 5 heart attacks already from all the shit that he eats, but it's really enlightening and it makes me want to travel. And yeah, those are like my top shows right now. Oh, I like Kim Zolciak's Don't Be Tardy, her show, only because it kind of like takes place like in the area that I grew up in, and I don't know, she's really funny. Her family dynamic is pretty cool. I recently broke up with my fiance, which I've been with for 4 years. At the end of our relationship, things took a really dark and unhealthy turn. We never sat down and had a conversation to see where everything went wrong after the breakup either. I need some closure to move on, but every time I try to reach out and get my questions answered, he closes off and I get nothing. How do I move on? Well, sometimes you never get closure from certain people, and that's okay. You can't live your life trying to get closure from somebody that just doesn't want to give it to you. So you need to give it to yourself and let the situation go and carry on with your life, because you really don't want to spend years miserable over someone that could give 2 fucks about even explaining to you where they felt like it turned wrong. Like, it just goes to show that they didn't care about you like you thought they did, and you can do way better. You can get with someone that will take the time out to explain to you what went wrong after a breakup next time. I don't know. Just don't waste your time, because I feel like our time is so limited and so short on this earth. So wasting it on people like that is just fucking stupid. And I know it was your fiance, you were with him for a long time, whatever. But people get divorced after like 20 years and they move on and they get remarried and they have a great happy life, and that's just the way it is. You gotta accept it, and hey, you learn from it. When you get a man and you guys get somewhat serious, are you going to put him on social media if he low-key wants you to? Honestly, I feel like any guy that I would ever get with would never be thirsty to be put on my social media. But I feel like whenever you are in a relationship and you put it on social media, it kind of like just taints it, because people are conniving and messy, and women love hitting up other women, talking about woman-to-woman bullshit just for fun, just to get a rise out of you, because I dealt with that before in a previous relationship, but it turned out it was actually some real woman-to-woman shit. But, you know, I don't know, it's just not important to me broadcasting every personal thing in my life on social media, but if that's what you like to do, like putting your man on your profile, do it. Own your man. What's your advice on growing on different platforms? Honestly, that shouldn't be the goal. Like when you're on social media, I feel like that's where a lot of bitches go wrong. Just thinking about the numbers and the likes and like, you know, what am I gonna do to get 1 million likes on this video? What am I gonna do to get 1 million likes on this photo? And like, don't get me wrong, everybody like loves attention. Everybody like wants to look their best, and everyone wants to put out the coolest content. But I feel like when you like lose sight of yourself and like what you really like to do, and you know, the organic process of like just living your fucking life and documenting it, I feel like when you lose sight of that is when it becomes corny, and when it becomes kind of like forced, and it just looks like a big ass commercial. Like, why do you, like, that's not the point of sharing your life with people, for it to be scripted and like heavily monitored. Like, if you're gonna fucking share your life and vlog and do all this cool shit and be this social media person, do it truthfully, and don't always like run after the money that people throw at you to promote stuff and whatever, because it looks hella corny. I have done it before where I've taken all this money to promote teas and promote waist trainers and teeth whitening stuff, and like I look back at it and I'm like, that was so whack. Like, that was so whack. Like, the money was hella good, like, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, it made me look kind of like I was just very money hungry, and it didn't even fit into like what I do or what I'm about, because I don't drink any fucking tea. Like, I don't wear waist trainers. Like, bitch, stop. But anyways, yeah, just be yourself, stay true to yourself, and I think people will see that and they will be attracted to that. If you could fuck, marry, and kill any, oh no, that was just me jumping to conclusions. If you could fucking marry any celebrity, who would it be? By the way, I love you so much, you're fucking hilarious. I love you too, bitch. If I could fucking marry any celebrity, everybody knows I'm obsessed with Kid Cudi, but I'm not really worried about that right now, because I'm kind of preoccupied with something else that's a little more special. But yeah, Kid Cudi is that bitch to me, and he will always be that bitch to me. But yeah, that's it for this Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was kind of random. I kind of just put it up there on my way over to the studio just to kind of have something to give you guys. But I will be back with another video very soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And let me know about, you know what, I already know this looks really good, so I'm not even gonna ask if you like the backdrop, because bitch, I know you do. So I'll be back with another video really soon. Bye.